Now, healthy eating is rapidly gaining momentum as a lifestyle choice across the world, including here at home. Now, coffee shop franchise Vida Caffe has recently acquired a health foods brand and plans to expand its footprint with more shops across the country. We've got Darren Levy, who is Vida Caffe's CEO, who's joining us via Zoom to tell us why he's made this healthy choice. Thank you very much for joining us this morning, Darren. Talk us through that acquisition that I've just spoken about in my intro, and why it is a positive strategic move by the franchise to take this direction.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. I think your introduction summed it up 100%. Healthy eating, health and wellness is one of the key drivers in making in helping consumers make consumption decisions. Vida Caffe is 21 years old. We have a very successful chain that has a bright future in itself, and have been looking over some time how to grow our group. The trend in this space from a food and beverage perspective is there and global, and we identified Sweet Beet last year. The brand was was started in 2018. And late last year, we identified the founders, Andrea and Francois Hammond, and thought it would be a wonderful acquisition or partnership for our group to expand.
Talk us through the timing, because South African consumers generally are in a very constrained position economically. And there is this misconception that eating healthy or just being conscious of what we put into our bodies is an expensive exercise. Maybe dispel that myth, but also talk us through the timing in which you've decided to get into this particular space.
Yes, that's a very good question. And healthy eating doesn't necessarily mean pressure on your wallet necessarily. We specifically identified this brand. We believe it's a very attractive brand. It is an accessible brand. It is very inclusive, but most importantly, extremely affordable. There are various brands in the space that certainly pride themselves, and I must say very well, on very exclusive and focused trends in the health and wellness space, for example, being completely gluten-free or being completely plant-based, whereas we have a very wide range of products that are well-priced, extremely generous in their offering, very trendy, very delicious, of course, and hopefully as we grow the brand, make it more and more accessible so that our consumers in our country can certainly eat healthy and affordably at the same time.
And are you confident in what you've just explained about the brand that you've acquired, that it can compete quite aggressively in a market that is increasingly becoming saturated?
Yes, we certainly have done our homework. We are quite experienced in our own brand, whilst we very much centered on coffee, and that is the central part of our business. We certainly offer a very complementary and extensive food range, and over the years we've had to move with the times, introducing non-dairy options, gluten-free, followed the banting opportunities, and more recently moved into some plant-based options within Vida and seen the success. So we certainly are confident. It's very early days, notwithstanding. We bought the brand late last year, where there were 2 stores. We currently have 6. We will definitely have 11 stores by July. And will over time continue to understand and develop and cater for the market. But yes, extremely excited, and notwithstanding perhaps some of the economic and disposable income pressures at the same time, coming out of a very difficult time on the back of the pandemic, I think it's another good reason why our consumers will be looking for more healthier options, and hence the strategy that we will follow and grow the 2 brands side by side from a strategic perspective, and in some cases physically, where they will co-locate certain spaces, and in time maybe even share some product across the brands. As an example, already within the 6 stores, we are serving coffee that is Vida's coffee, and we'll be looking to bring some of the amazing product that Sweet Leap has designed and developed into our chain in the near future.
No, absolutely. Now, this is an exciting opportunity for South Africans to explore this healthy eating that we've just been discussing. But you've also got operations in other parts in Africa, Mauritius, Zambia, and parts in West Africa. Are you looking to expand this healthy eating program or project across those parts that you operate in? Or is this something that you're going to be focusing on South Africa for the moment?
Yes, we're very proud of our Vida chain throughout Africa, and also some exciting opportunities to expand in some new countries later this year. The answer is yes, in time. We're very excited about the first 4 stores that we've put down, and the next 5 or 6, and hopefully a few more by the time we reach February next year. And we'll be cautiously but aggressively growing the brand, understanding the market, investing in the brand itself. It's still a young brand. We feel the greatest way to get the brand out is to put stores down, but we as I say, we're cautiously optimistic and aggressive to do that. And in time, without doubt, there's absolutely no reason why this brand won't extend beyond the South Africa borders. One of our large partner in Ghana has already, as an example, been making inquiries, and when the time's right, we will gladly extend this brand to them.
No, absolutely. Darren, thank you very much for your time this morning. That is the Chief Executive of Vida Caffe, talking about getting into the healthy eating space and really just presenting South Africans with the opportunity to just live better and eat better, particularly when our health has become very vulnerable with the advent of COVID-19.